Hello and welcome to another episode of Motorsport Manager of Levingston Motors. Last time we missed out on a point. Unfortunately, Makarova finishing 7th, got overtaken in the last lap by Engelhart. Unfortunately, her having to make a repair cost her in the end. Without that repair, we finish 6th, we get a point. And that's what we're fighting for, really. And we need to get 1 or 2 points so we don't finish bottom. At the minute we are 5th because that's where we finished here. Engelhart unfortunately crashed, although he was pretty far due to qualifying. Really what we should have is Makarova with the nurse perk, but because the smoothness is quite low I do need that. And she'll get super overtake mode for qualifying. That'll help her out in the long run. As for our car, we now have the best engine on the grid, and our gearbox is now 6th, in line with the average on the grid. Our brakes and suspension are still crap. Rear wing isn't terrible, but it is 9th. But most of them will be around here. So 1 improvement to that, and that's fine. Of course, our design is not great for those parts. It's engine, gearbox, and brakes is good at, and that's what we are going to improve the ARC key 3 parts first. Working on a new engine, that'll be our best engine this season. We've got to be careful with the money because of Makarova. We are losing a lot. We are losing a lot of money. We'll get some back from sponsors, and when we get the signing sponsorships, in fact, we'll get 3. That's a 3-star, so that might that's going to get better, I think, because we've got a 5-star sponsorship level for now. While Engelhart's got the championship win, boosting him up, which we'll lose this season, unfortunately. But we do have a 5-star for 4 team races, so that's this season and part of the next. Another 5-star there for most of the season as well. And hopefully, if this is a 4 or 5-star, if you look, that's 650,000 per race. That's 800,000. If this is like 500,000 plus per race, it's getting close to just $1 million plus per race, and we'll get some bonuses here from upfront home payments. Unfortunately, that one I had basically 2 of the same, and a 3rd one which was the same but not as good. All United Kingdom, unfortunately, which we don't race in this league. There's anything else I need to tell you. We've still got the nurse perk for Engelhart despite him crashing last time. His contract is up in 9 months. We could replace him or sign him for a season, but as an equal driver, she's signed for 2 years. Obviously 7th or above. Engelhart does have the better gearbox, even though its reliability is garbage. But we do have the nurse perk. The engines, he's got a better engine as well. Engine is crucial, that's why the reliability is pretty decent. Gearbox is crucial. I've worked on that reliability as well. And low speed corners front wing once again. That's what we had to repair last time, and we have worked on the reliability of that as well, as you can see. So we'll take the risk with Engelhart with the better gearbox. He has the nurse perk. We just can't weight strip it yet. I didn't check how many laps this is. The good news is, engine is apparently critical, and we've got the best one. So, the problem is though, we need gearbox to get to top speed, and our gearbox is trash. Well, it's not. Well, it's average, isn't it? It's average. Right. How many laps is this? I will see. I'll have to have a look at the amount of laps, so I know what tyres to use. It's 34, so that's probably going to mean softs for a 2-stop strategy. Yep. So I will mess with these setups, and then I will see you for qualifying. That is the end of practice. I got level 3 for race trim and soft tyres, and level 2 for super softs and the qualifying trim. And it does result in a 1-2 finish. Engelhart blitzing the competition because he does have the better engine. Of course, this is practice and not the race. So that's meaningless. That will help with morale and everything. It is rain for qualifying. Okay, right. I want to get out straight away, straight onto the Inters. A lap takes a minute 17. Minute 20. So by the time we finish it, it's going to be full on wet, I think. Which is a bit annoying. But in case it does dry, we will work for the super softs. Can you weight strip? There's no point in weight stripping these because you don't get a lot of performance. Oh, you get 10 now. You used to get 5. It must depend on league. We can do that, which I will do actually. I'm not going to touch this because first of all, it's only 10 and it's crucial, and she doesn't have the nurse perk. He does. So weight stripped Engelhart's engine, just try and give him an advantage. We can't see how much, if it's going to be raining the entire qualifying or if it's going to dry out at the end. I will take it because the first thing we've got to do is get out both on 97%. Both we're going to get out straight away. Before it gets soaked, and it is actually soaked, so they're going to... Unfortunately, no way they're going to get a set a fast lap here. It is going to dry as well. So it's Engelhart first, Makarova second. The wets will set fastest laps, but it is going to dry. It's actually drying now. We need to get them back out straight away here. Onto the supers. Onto the supers. If we're lucky, these won't get time to do it. Or some of these won't get time to do it. So we'll finish pretty high. That's the hope anyway. Alright, so these should be setting the fastest laps here. Makarova's actually going to slow down Engelhart, I think. Once again, it's a 1-2, but people are on dries. Wilmore takes first for now. Engelhart in second, Makarova in third. Margate is not faster than Engelhart. Clark-Smith is behind Makarova. Verapol. It's a 3-4 for Kruger. Engelhart still in second with people to finish. Makarova falling down to 6. Some of the faster cars have not set dry times. That's good. Makarova down into 7th. Engelhart has kept second place. For now, he's going to keep it. Engelhart in second. Makarova in 7th. Wilmore takes pole for Chariot Motor Group. Makarova seems to be enjoying that 7th position. I think she qualified there as well. Last race. I think. She might have finished higher actually. I don't know. So 0.2 of a second off pole. That would have been 2 points. But that's a good qualifying. If the rain ended it a little later, we would have got pole there. So soft tyres and the race trim, because that means we can use either tyre. Race trim and the nurse perk. Car setup, that's fine. We do need to change to softs though, because it's a 34 lap race. These last 10 laps, you can't do a 2-stop. It's a 3-stop. If people are on that, then it's a risk. These can go 15 laps. So we're putting 16 laps of fuel. Or 17 and 16, because then we can push for a few laps as well. So is he coming in first? 17 now. Makarova will would come in first, I think, in case she needs to make a repair. $16 laps for her, 17 for Engelhart. Both on the soft tyres. Driver strategy's got attack overtake for lap 1. So we might lose some ground because of the slower tyre, but we're going to make it back in the pit stop, I think. Because I think if you use the super softs to start with, you're doing a 3-stop strategy. So Wilmore is on the supers. A lot of people on the supers. It's the people, most people are on the supers. I don't think that's the right strategy. I think going along is the better option. But it is 5 red lights for my first ever Chinese Grand Prix. Engelhart after a bad start, he's going to lose ground. Makarova off to a bad start as well, losing ground to Clark Smith. Engelhart now into 4th. Makarova fighting for 8th. Engelhart down into 5th, that's bad. That's not a good start. We've wasted our qualifying, and Clark Smith is right behind Engelhart. She's in the, not the best car on the grid actually, I think that's medium. But of course ours is quite bad. But we can catch them up in the straights as we take back 4th position. But we're going to lose ground in the corners because our brakes aren't good. Neither are our front or rear wings. So it's the last half, it's this part of the race we can make ground here. As you can see. It's the straights. We can beat him here. But we're not going to. We are pushing harder than they are. Makarova is in 8th still. Engelhart takes 4th. Because we could push our tyres harder. It's not exactly hot either. I mean, it's not cold, but it's decent weather for softs. I think the supers are going to have more heating issues here than the supers. Makarova. So you got to watch your tyres and their part condition. Right, Engelhart push because you can't really overtake the guy in 3rd. It's a bit too far ahead for you for now. First is off. Wilmore's taking that pole position and he's off. Oh, it's a 1-2-3 for the Brits. The Germans in 4th. I think that's either Singapore. I think that's Singapore or Poland in 5th. I think that's Costa Rica in 6th. British in 7th. Makarova in 8th. Interesting to see people pushing with their engines still. With the reliability still going to be an issue in this race. I mean, I can do it. Because I've got the Nursberg. Makarova trying to defend 8th. This might be a race all about Engelhart because he's got the better engine now. And the Nursberg, so we can push. See, if we're having tyre heating issues on this one now, they should be as well. I think anyway. Right. Try and conserve quickly before they start overtaking. Because they're fighting each other. This will give us a chance to cool down our tyres. Oh, Engelhart's dropped to 5th. Well, he's going to attack now. Right, back to normal. Attack, overtake, take back 4th position. They're on a faster compound, but I'm sure that means they're going to have to pit first. And stay in overtake mode the entire time, so they're going to have part condition issues later in the race. Makarova falls, because we've got a weaker car, you're going to get stuff like this. We have to make time back on the pits, in the pits. The main thing is Makarova is still within touching distance of the points up here. If we manage our car well, should be alright. This is the middle of the park. It's still in overtake mode. I think that's the bad move. So Makarova's gonna have to save her tyres now. Oh, that's a bad turn. That's because of our parts. That's our brakes, that I think. They're gonna have to pit before us, I think, because of the tyre wear, which means we get a lap or two of clear track, and we can attack when it's clear. No one to compete with. We're faster, and we're getting up some ground. I've done that before. We can do overtake actually. Trying to save these tyres. We are going to lose our point position because they can go fast around turns, but there's nothing I can do. But they're wasting their engine and everything to get past us. We're not. Then when they're in the pits, barely ahead of us, we've got clear track to push because they're pitting already. They're pitting already. Look, he's done all that just to get past us, and then we've got clear track ahead. That means Serati's probably pitting. He is. Got to play the long game here. Because they're pitting in for repairs, look. 9 laps in. They're out the race, essentially. We did 11 laps on these tyres. Makarova's fine, Engelhart isn't. That tyre wear's pretty bad. I think these can go to like 10% now, 15%. Makarova holding them up. Motor's in for Sylvana's in for a repair. People are staying out on the soft, super softs, and I think they're starting to suffer performance issues. Well, Engelhart's gonna have to come in next lap, and we'll have to take it easy. We'll have to take it easy on his second stint. Try and prolong it a bit. Our park condition's fine. People are making repairs. These guys are losing time. Well, he's losing time now. Right. Yes, you are. Right, come on. Speed it up a bit. So for now, Engelhart's in first. Get in there. Let's end the race. Park condition is going to be fine. It's barely dropped because of the nurse perk. And you can attack overtake. Ingledew in with the repair. He's in one of the best. He's the guy that beat us for a point last time. So we can't compete with our car, really. Engelhart can try to a degree. But we have got weak cars, especially in the corners. So it needs to be our race strategy that wins the day, not our car. Last season in the European Racing Series, because we had that stupidly good gearbox, it didn't matter what we did. If we didn't crash, we were going to win. Yeah, next lap. Neither of them are pitting. They've got the same strategy as us. That's not great. Right, attack overtake. Let's go. Park condition is fine. Engelhart is out. Vidal's in with some repairs. Engelhart is out into 14th, but people are still to pit ahead of him. And some of these I've got to pit again anyway. Hang on a minute. Okay, they're not going to double stack. I thought they were for a second. We're right behind Verapol, which isn't great. Although I think we're behind him. We're ahead of Zarate, right behind Verapol. So really, we're roughly where we were. We've gained a place. We've gained a bit of time here from the looks of it. Makarova's coming in. Looking for no mistakes here. There is a mistake. Naturally, as I say it. So Makarova's going to lose some time. Engelhart's trying to make a move with his better engine here. A 3-second mistake. That's bad. I just want to point out, they hollered about the highest mistake I had was 0.1%. So there's not a lot I can do about that. If the game's going to force it, it's going to force it. Right. Actually, got to conserve. Conserve and high. Right, there's a car behind us on medium then. We're a bit far from 8th to really start pushing, so we're just managing 9th and getting past people in the pit stop again. I think it was 7th when he came out the pits. And these have got to pit again, so we are in scoring position effectively. That is Zarate up ahead. Makarova is catching him. I think the cars in front of Zarate are slowing him down a bit. Right, go on to normal, but keep attacking. I think the cars behind us must be having reliability issues to be on blue fuel, on low engine mode. Alright, go to normal. Got to manage this tyre wear pretty good here. Verapol is going to start catching now because he's on normal tyre mode. He's not conserving anymore. You're going to have to conserve, I think. We're 2 positions away from points, but these are going to have to pit 2 more times. We've only got 1 more pit. They've got 2. I'm sure they've got 2. Alright, go to medium for now. That's my job. Keep an eye on the other teams. These guys, these 2 have got 2 more stops. He's got another stop here, Hamilton. I think Lemes Tuzzi will have 1 as well. He'll have another 2. So that's 4 positions that we would get, putting us currently in 4th, effectively, barring any mistakes in the pits. We've had 1. We'll likely have another. Zarate's probably pitting soon because he's pushing. So he's preparing to pit, I think. Engelhart is starting to get caught a bit. Well, not really. It's still 2 seconds. We'll go to neutral. Makarova is catching Zarate, who's going to pit, like I said. So we are playing the long game. It's all we can play. It's the only thing that's going to win us this race. Well, not win, but get us points. Trying to play it long and manage the park condition. Park condition's not too bad for now. The brakes are going down by 20%. They will last at this midway stage. Her car can just about last. In fact, his gearbox is... Oh, that's gone down 7% on it. Well, that's nothing, that. So people are pitting. Engelhart is now in 5th. We've gained a bit more time. See, Lemes is pitting again. He's not going to have the tyre wear to last 17 laps without backing up the entire race. So he's pitting again towards the end. Makarova's being taken over by a faster car because they're pushing. It's a bit annoying. That's crept up. Engelhart in 5th. Engelhart now in 4th. Pisani in with a repair. Makarova in 11th. Margate's got to pit twice, I think. He might have to pit right at the end without, But he's got a massive lead on us, actually. Okay, I think Lundqvist is going to get past you at some point. Your tyre wear's too bad. Long game. Play the long game. If we get lucky, we might be able to do a super soft stint right at the end. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to click on Engelhart. So land it in with the repair. Any of these having mechanical issues? Yeah, Makarova has dropped. She's out this race. She doesn't matter now. Just play the long game with her. See if you can take advantage of any last second repairs. Engelhart has caught up to third place here. He's close to a podium. Margate's in the pits. He's probably going to get out. Well, it looks like there's been a mistake, because we are going to come out ahead. He is on softs though. We can probably just about... Don't you dare overtake me with the blue flag. Don't you dare, mate. No, it's a pretty boring race so far, really. He needs to back off a bit. You're last by miles. You know, sod off. So we are in third actually, but I think Margate's he's not gonna pit again, barring a repair. Makarova in 10th. She's still within touching distance of the points. So, like I said, you know, she's not had a great race, but some repairs need to be made. A bad pit stop from some of these, you know, some of the people in front of her. She's got a chance. I meant to click Engelhart. We are catching him now, though. He's pushing hard. Well, it's not pushing hard, but he's pushing. The fact that we're catching him is a bit of a surprise. Walmart is in with a repair. That will slow him down. Depends what he is repairing. It's enough to put us ahead of him. Walmart pole position has been ruined by that repair, but he's going to take first position back because we've got to pit again. I don't think he does 12 laps. He can make tyres last that long. See, the longer this middle stint goes, the better. Because the thing is, Wilmore now is going to be stuck in traffic. Though it's his teammate up ahead. So he'll get let through. Makarova up into 9th. Conditions pretty decent. He needs to piss off. You're 20th. You're 40 seconds behind you. 19th place. Go away. Sod off. Who do you think you are? We're going to pit next lap. We're going to stick this out for one more lap. I am keeping an eye on Mikhailovic, but he is in a faster car. Alright, go. I might have said a lap too long. There's 11 laps remaining. We'll put 12 laps in. Conditions fine. No, you pit. Shaz in with a repair. That's good. Attack with your tyres. And go high for now. Your condition's not too bad actually. Yeah, I stayed out a bit too long. 15%. It's a bit annoying. Gotta hope for a decent pit stop for Engelhart. Margate's taken first, but I think he's going to have to pit again anyway. You're going to pit this lap. 9 laps to go. Park conditions perfectly fine, actually. So go. Engelhart comes out in 4th. 5th is right behind him though. But he's got a pit. He's got an issue. He's got a pit. This could be a podium finish for Levingston Motors. It's doable. It's completely doable. Margate, no issue. Wilmore, no issue. We're not terribly far behind them, but we're not going to catch them. Nemes has got a pit. She's got an issue. Florida has an issue. It's Verapol we're racing here for a podium finish. What a day this would be for Levingston Motors if they can pull this off. So we're going to preserve, actually. We can't get the top 2 unless they have to make a repair. Engelhart into 3rd. Engelhart has a chance of a podium finish. Makarova out of the points. Comes out in 14th. Ouch. However, people ahead of her have got a pit. 4th doesn't matter. They're pitting again. I don't care about her. It's about Verapol. That's who we're racing here. We're trying to stay ahead of Lemes Tozzi here. Makarova trying to get past some cars here. That's Vidal and Clark Smith. Gets past Clark Smith. Vidal has to pit. That conserve your tyres for now. 4th place is still a bit behind you. She's got a pit soon. With a repair. It's Verapol and Navarro we're racing here. Navarro has an issue and he's going to slow Verapol down. They're not going to finish races with issues. She's pitting, that's fine. Wilmore in 2nd position, no issue. Margate in 1st, racing for Great Britain, no issue. It is 3rd we're racing for at the minute. The car behind us is going to be pitting soon. Pitting this lap. Engelhart in 3rd, Wilmore in 2nd, no issue. Margate in 1st, no issue. We're not catching them. We're 14 seconds behind anyway. It's this gap to Navarro. We've got to manage well. I think Makarova's out of the points. No, I've got to watch your park condition. Floridi has retired, it doesn't matter to us. Savannah's in with another repair. Front wing's damage, that's why you don't push. In fact, I'm not repairing you, you stay on low. Okay, Navarro's starting to slowly catch. We'll go back to neutral, we've got decent tyre heating here. Wilmore, Margate, they're going to finish this race. Oh, it's Britislav Vander again catching up to me. Go away. Can we just say you're going to finish last unless someone retires? Can you just like leave? Because he's pushing, he's catching me up. He's going to slow me down. I don't want that. I think she's out this race, to be perfectly honest. You can attack, you might as well. See, she retires, it doesn't matter. Margate, no mechanical issue. Wilmore is pitting. Wilmore is actually pitting. That means Margate might pit. This race has one more twist in the tail. The real question is, can Engelhart catch up to Wilmore when he goes in to the pits? No repair. That means Margate might pit. Margate might be pitting. He's coming out Wilmore. Engelhart gets past him. Engelhart has got past him. He has the tyre wear. Conserve for now. Wilmore's a few seconds behind. Come on! Come on, pit, Margate. You've got to pit. Pit. We can win this race if Margate pits. It's winnable if he pits. He has to pit. Look at his tyre wear. Oh my God. Engelhart, for the love of God. No, do not blue flag. That is Wilmore right there on the faster compound. Ignore the blue flag. Slow him down for me, please. Right, Margate's got a pit here. He's got repair to make. Right, we've got a 2-second gap. He's catching fast. Alpha broke. Margate's pitting. Engelhart is in provisional first position with 2 laps to go. Alright, you're in 8th. Miles away from 7th. Oh, Williams is right there. But we've got the tyre heating, we've got the tyre wear to go. Oh, he's catching fast. He's got the faster compound and the better car. Margate's pitted, he's on fresh tyres, he's coming out. We're just ahead. We are just ahead, but they've got fresh tyres. Margate's made his repair. Just keep going. Get out my way. Oh my God. Engelhart in first position. He's going to get past the blue flag. Come on, get past him. Go. No blue flag. They've cancelled the order. That's going to allow Margate to catch up. Engelhart can't get past the car. That's being told to let him through. And he's lost first position. The car that was meant to let me through didn't let me through and cost us first position. Going into the final lap. No! We've been robbed. He's trying to race us when we're ahead of him. Vidal, you cunt. We almost had it. We're going to keep going. I'm going to push to the bitter end here. Margate, you lucky son of a bitch. The blue flag is ignored, allowing Margate to steal first position. Engelhart is right on his tail. Engelhart, come on Engelhart, do it! Please! You still got a tyre, I don't care. Push! Push! Come on, last turn. It's too far now. Vidal costs us the race, ignoring the blue flag. Margate wins it. Engelhart in second. Thanks, game. If the blue flag wasn't ignored, we might have won that race. But still, second position. Makarova in 8th. She did what she could with the car she had. But Engelhart gets second. Could have won it. Should have won it. Vidal had to stay in position. Did not follow the blue flag. And that cost us any chance of first position. Half a second in it. Margate, you lucky son of a bitch. Ruiz looked out there big time. We should have had that. Did he 2-stop? He 3-stopped right at the end. Yeah, I went right at the end. He 3-stopped actually. That's why we come second. Really, we're down here. Well, still points actually. Still points. If we're lucky, there'll be a rule break somewhere. No, but we get 6 points. That's almost enough to guarantee survival, I think. Margate in first, Wilmore in third, Engelhart in second. Engelhart moves up to 4th in the championship. We're 4th overall. We have 6 points. It was 10 points that was enough for 9th position last time. That might be enough this time. That was really, really annoying that. The blue flag is ignored. Because if we had a stronger car there, we've won. We've won it. Because we've got past the blue flag. But what are you going to do? Makarova is going to get better. That's good. Improving the relationship. Marketability has gone up. We'll lose less than £1 million. Damn. We could have won that race. We almost won a race in our second ever race in this competition. We almost won it. We were close to winning that. We could have had that. We really could have had that. Yeah, you're crap. Who made the mistake? You're burnt out. So I'm going to fire you. Who made it was you. God damn it. Right. It wasn't 1.8 before, it was literally 0.1. You can check the video. The last episode. What's up with you? You're 0. Yeah. What are you? Front jack, rear jack. Because you're going to rear. And we can hire one more. Mistake chat. Okay, you're decent enough. You'll have to do. You'll have to do. So not anyone else that's good with tyres and refuel. What about these two? You can do refuel. And then you can do... Yeah, you can do tyres. There, I've only got one that's 0.1%, which I'm pretty sure is what I had last time. I still had a chance of a big chance of a mistake. It's a bit annoying. Reject, pit crew. Engelhart. He must be gutted. I'd be fuming if I was him. On the bright side, next time he will have 2 more focus. So he's less likely to crash and stuff like that. But still, that is a good race for us. We're kind of doing what we need to do here. One more a point here and a point there at this point, and we've done fine. We'll come 9th or above. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time on my Let's Play Motorsport Manager with Levingston Motors.